Hey guys, till to the top here. How is everybody doing? Thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Okay? Yeah, it's free. Thank you. So I appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you. So I'm making this video, and like you saw the title, Mexican cartels and Galamsey. What is the difference? There's no difference. Guys, I want you to watch this video to the end and make your own decision. Our country is going somewhere. It's going somewhere dark. That if the country does not come back to its senses, we are in trouble. I want you to watch this video, the whole video. Please, 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 please. Watch the whole video. Because I am doing some comparison between Mexican cartels and Galamsey. The corruption, the government involvement in Galamsey and all this together. There's a video. I don't know what I'm saying. Please watch this. Watch it to the end and you decide if what I'm saying, what I have just combined for you to watch, and if it makes sense, and how fearful I am. So afraid. I am afraid that if Ghana government and everybody, the chief, the MCU and all these people doesn't stop the greediness and get hold of this Galamsey thing, we are heading, the Galamsey thing is heading towards Mexican cartel.
Obetumi astop Galamsey no yehwehwe mu aye na Akufo-Addo ye ka kire no ye den no se ontumi stop Galamsey no so ka so betumi stop Galamsey no oboa na do betumi stop Galamsey because yehwehwe mu aye no kire se yakọ forest ene yakọ mfufun mu yakọ cocoa farmers ni o makodi komo ya hu ni ekoso se wo hwe aban we a otisu sisi aye ni nkofo binum penifo na wo mu no binum ewo mu om ka ho ye adwuma ne sisi a na aban dada no so atwa mu no so wono so no panimfo binum so wo mu a om ye adwuma sisi a na fe so wo konkurase no a ba bia Galamsey fo no bekọ so om ko ye adwuma bia no ekrom ho DCE ohine wo ho unit committee chairman assembly man community no nyina wo mu ya we wo mu gitum wo ko community ni ba bi kura ye ko hu se Galamsey fo no kura bi si teachers bongo e de ma community no ebi just eniema ebi atutu borehole pipes e de ama communities no e de communities no ene ahemfo no ni mpanimfo ni nyina na age wo matum na wo ye tsa eduma no koko wo ho asemo a wo mo ka se amanfo etwa koko tugu ni ade ni nyina no eno so aye mpanimfo no ebra koko ba wo ma we hu wo ma ama ekuafo na hu mfaso a ewo koko no so efri se obi ago koko a ba se mfie ba duro no aduasa kapre kura oni bi edan kura no onya sika no wachi bi meko ba bi kura o ka kire me se ofigo mu achi ase afeso a mo kwa fache enso enam se oni dan wo honti ama oni ne ma afeso a mo ntimi konkro se ya Galamsey ba yi ni kokofo 19 acres wo twa 9 acres ato agu 9 acres no twa no wotime sida wo krom ahyi bi wo ba bi a wote sisi a ama ne ma no bi nso wo krom a mo sua de pa nti ohu se emfaso ewo no so che koko no wati ase nti cha koko no mu twagu no de ni nyina o mekọ so atwa efiri se wo mo ankasa kura no ni mfaso bi e wo koko no so koko no ote no kokale aka cha fa ache mi no afefa scholarship ba what office wafa ekuafo no enya bi ukọhwe afo asetena mu o mo dabre mu o mo asetena mu koko a ekuafo na ya wo se enti shania ma won nyina no eye duaba bia o ma no panifo no dua ye na afi na aso na o mu twa asojafo ni aprosifo a wotu o magum ni nyina no emboa eye sika na wo se no kwa efiri se ono Akufo-Addo no ankasa ena odi mrante ye wo Ghana mem ha nyina de wo mo ko training so o mu ko sua ekon fa so a ye tu sika wo de wo mo ko takwa ani ade eye taxpayers money eye o man yi sika na wo de na wo mo ko ba he no na so wo mo fa ma ye dan Would you want to call Taquania, the Adina, or do you call for training? I want to buy it. What's one man? What's the one I want to watch the pan or do I hear buy or no? And once in a bed, who watch your own coin, would you buy or man is a council that train you? And you won't buy for no dear one on me. One be caught no more cock here, I'm saying. What I say, and I'm not know when you go in our house, who for Nancasa, soldier for near the Pam and Rantier. And Nuna, I'm a Rantiano, a jam and a go. Obian was Sabi, Oko Yabanchia, or what dog one son or two. Or they are, will be two, and son of Ede. Obe tu bisa na o dwane akọ nti wodi asoja 4 town so we you go do na wie won tra on kata so na be chi no obekọ wo degree Ghana project aba Green Ghana project aya dwen papa na engira Green Ghana project no so ni enua no e wo ba bia wo ma asa enu ni nyina no ye be sha nya asa foforo ukọ policy mu a policy nya ni nyina no ma sha no ba bia awura no wo no ana o madi ye ka wo ye hwe mo kata so a ye betuma adua nua no e ma ye sha nya asa foforo enti ye de ye sere say ahemfo ani ye ohini bia no obetima stop Galamsey no this is bia no obia ni ho because se say no nipa eye say adwuma wo sisi a no enye nipa ketwa excavate gu wura me ka say ye pia wonte a enko ma we enti ye be sere fufu ado say ye sere no anamo no otu na moa
safi wo be hwe ni yi a we ye ka kwan no kwan o mafa so o madidi ka kwan na no a de eba excavator omo de adwuma no ebi na esisi honom no rini nyina no empanimfo nim mpanimfo enim de ekoso ha nyina so o ma hwe e ma ne nyina ekoso nti ka kwan no na da honom a cars etwitwa main road a etwa mu kokuma se na afi takwa ne takwa de no sa main road yi e na omo de adwuma no bopini main road a cars enam so di akoni aba de bia no na afi omaya de free kwan na no de bo apini wo ma wo mo yetemamufo a wo mo so tete ba bia mia bibia wo mo bo mo bra enti odane wani a obi dan foforo na medical kan no sesei do ne dan no de ebubu agu anesa afekwa na nko obebo so na edan no nya de a ebetimi agina ne na so bi se bibia yetwa edan na se de aba bedu no na afi obi nso de a se yetwa ase a ono nso wo hwe se obetimi aye de obey afa ho na ifi ho no ma na eba nti nkakra saa na afi wo muguso a wo de efro basa nti so ahwa.
The people here have very little trust in the police force. Many believe they've been infiltrated by the cartels.
Did you see that? The people in that country or the village have a little trust in the police. Because the thing is, police, the MCU, like the previous video that you watched said, the police, so you want to tell me, say, the whole village, when they are doing the Galamsey in the city or in the village, police inform. So the people have no trust in the police in that village. That's why say Obifie, somebody's house is right there, and they are digging under the house looking for good. Meanwhile, they have a king in that village. They have a police station in that village. They have every resources that people will need when they are going through something or somebody is trying to take advantage of them. But because there's no trust, we are heading into a danger. I am telling you, I am sad, and if Ghana government doesn't do anything, the cartel thing, a small cartel, they form their own village, find a way to grow their weed, find a way to do their cocaine thing, grow it and make it and then ship it. This Galamsey thing there, your house is right there, and then they are digging under your house, Keep on watching.
What we see is essentially a process of fragmentation. Every time the government takes out one cartel, it subdivides into smaller cartels who then fight each other, becoming even more violent as they go on. We can see this play out again and again. The more the government fights, the faster the process accelerates.
The more the government fight, the bigger the problem gets. I don't think this Galamsey just started, or the exposure, or what we see now, it started like this. It started just a little bit, and then it started growing and growing and growing, and now they are into the forest. Now they move to the towns. Now the government are involved, the ministers are involved, the police are involved. So this thing, guys, mark this video down. That my wish is not to get into a worse, we should get into the worst situation. But my fear is that if Ghana government, between NDC and NPP, don't come together and fight Galamsey, we are in trouble.
While El Chapo was finally locked up in a US maximum security prison in 2019, the Sinaloa Federation has lost none of its power. When the Mexican army tried to arrest El Chapo's son later that year, hundreds of heavily armed cartel gunmen poured into the streets and didn't stop shooting until the government backed down and released.
Did you hear what the guy, beginning of the video, the guy said that a Kufuor government should accept what is going on and then make sure that they cover all the holes that they have dig, and then they can plant trees, or they can do whatever they have to do to solve the problem, the damage that the Galamsey people have already done. And if you watch this documentary about Chapo, I forgot the name, I'll get the name right, how he was arrested in 2019 in US. He's in jail right now, and they were trying to arrest his son, and the cartel came to the city shooting until that they left, and they couldn't arrest that guy. So this is what, when people in government, when they take part of corruption, and any corruption goes on in any country, and the governments are involved and the guns are involved, because where did these people get money from? How did the guns get into that country? Because a minister, or yes, a minister will make sure that they will find a way to buy guns for people to protect what the cartels are doing. And it's the same goes to Ghana ministers, MCU, all those small whatever, police station and all that, they pump the money in, they buy the escalators and all these things, and so it's kind of like it's a group, it's a gang, it's a thing that they are making money out of. There is no way that ordinary police can just step in and take over. And even the police that they send them there to go and make sure things are already, things can be, be done right, they get money, and then they also become part of the problem. Keep watching and listen to how the whole thing is, in Mexico, the Mexican cartel, how they operate, and think about how the way they've been doing it, and now they are big, it's the same process, That's what is going on in Ghana now. Please watch this video to the end.
De gente honesta, de gente trabajadora, pero sabemos que la calle es muy tentadora. Hay que unirnos y estar muy unidos para tener esa fortaleza para luchar contra ellos.
So the police officer, the head of the police department, if you can go back and watch his face, it's kind of like he's crying, because he's kind of like he's explaining that they are fighting hard. The honest people are being tempted to become corrupt as part of the cartel, what is going on. So he's trying to explain it that it's not all of them that are corrupt, but those who are perfect, trying to be honest and make sure things are get done right, they are being tempted every day, and it kind of like they don't know what to do.
Year of Calderon's war on drugs, the murder rate was 8,122. By 2020, it had rocketed to over 34,000.
A year, the murder rate was 8,122. From 8,122 to 34,000 murder rate. People that they will die. Okay, so you're gonna say that, oh, nobody is dying in Ghana by Galamsey. But guys, people are not dying now, but they're greedy. They get away, people can get away with things. The more the people who are doing the evil gets power to do it, because they know nobody can touch them. So 8,122 to 34,000. Look at the difference.
Okay. Disappearing people, digging mass graves for people, corrupting the country, holding the country back.
What is this place?
Pues es rancho que nos sirve para maíz y calabaza, sandía. Las toma para las vacas de agua. Un rancho normal. Y ya para aquellos lados ya tenemos por lo que es enervante y ya. Allá sembramos mota, sembramos solfia.
So, did you see that? He's telling the guy that this is our territory. Nobody can come in here. If they come in peace with a humbleness, we will receive them in humbleness. And he continues saying that if they come there, their territory with aggressive, they will meet them with aggressive. He's talking about police. He's talking about police. So because they are so armed, they are not afraid of the police, because the people that are doing the drugs, they are in the government. They are in the government. The people who are doing the Galamsey, they are in the government. They are in NPP government. They are in NDC government. So they are not afraid of police. Keep watching.
Do the police ever come by here,
Así han llegado a venir, pero solo pasan por caminos y uno ya mismo, pues muchas veces le da dinero uno, 20,000, 50,000 pesos para que no te metas en 15 días. Otra vez quieren mujeres y eso.
So the police come here and you bribe them with women?
Es lo que piden y es lo que le damos. Si ellos vienen en buen plan, pues nosotros en buen plan, nosotros cooperamos con ellos. Y si ellos vienen en modo agresivo contra nosotros, pues nosotros nomás repelemos la agresión. Ahorita...
So the police will come there and they will bribe them with money and women. That's what they do. Yeah. And that depends on how the police will come. If you come in calmness, then they will bribe you with women and women and money. So, and you see how they are dressed? They dress like a police, army. They are in the army. That's the Mexican cartel. And they are doing all this because of the government. Some of the leaders in the government are part of the cartel. Okay, so like I said, the cartel, they have their own village that they take forest. They are in the take forest, and then they will create their own village. They have their own women. They have their own police. They grow their weed. They do all the drugs in there to export it to another country. So they are forming their own way. But this Galamsey thing, they come in the neighborhood, in wherever the village they are, then they start digging. And because the police, and I've already said it, I don't want to repeat myself, but guys, watch this. I just want to show you how, if the government of Ghana doesn't do anything about this thing, where we are headed towards to. Keep watching.
Tell. Is it your dad who's kind of like the boss?
Sí.
Why do you think your dad sells drugs?
Por necesidad.
Do you think you could kill someone?
Why do you think your dad sells drugs? It's a necessity. 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 The guy that from the beginning, when you watch the video, he said Akufo-Addo sent some youth to go to Takwa or somewhere to go and learn how to do Galamsey. So if Akufo-Addo trained them to go and learn how to do Galamsey, and they came back and they don't have a job, and then they are doing the Galamsey. So the guy is trying to tell us that these people are digging under people's buildings because of necessity. They don't have jobs, they don't have money, they don't have anything, whatever. What about those who are selling their land to their cocoa farm to Galamsey people to dig Galamsey? He did explain how things are going. Listen, guys, we are heading towards somewhere that we need a radical government, a radical thinker, a radical president to make sure that this thing can be stopped. Because if there's something going on, and the money involved, the people who are investing in that thing have money to invest in now. It takes a radical person to step in and say, no, I am not going to sit down for this to go on. I remember that when Akufo-Addo said he's going to fight Galamsey, and what do you call it? Mahama said when he comes, he will make sure that they will be able to do the Galamsey. I am not saying anything bad about Mahama, but I'm trying to make a point that the two governments that we have in Ghana, the two parties, if they don't come together and solve this problem and make sure that all the seed, all the wicked parliamentarians, the ministers, the local government, the CEU, whatever they call them, you know, they don't. Listen, guys, this is deep. It's deep. We're just talking about it, but it's deeper than what we are watching on TV.
Policies are not working.
He wants to be a vet. What do you think's more likely? He's going to be a vet, or he's going to end up in the cartel killing people?
Pues yo la verdad lo que veo que va a terminar siendo mañoso. Le veo más futuro de mañoso que de veterinario.
It's a bit depressing, though, isn't it, that he's probably going to have to go on to kill other human beings, because that, you know, it's a bit of a messed up life.
Pues ya estamos terminando en él, hombre. Lo más seguro que ese paso también lo de él. Ya anda aquí.
Who really controls Mexico? Is it the authorities or is it the cartels?
El gobierno. El cartel llega hasta donde el gobierno quiere. El gobierno es el verdadero jefe.
Why do you think they let you do what you do?
Porque la mayoría de las ganancias van a dar a ellos, a los altos mandos del gobierno.
For the people of Mexico, it means that the country is just a mess.
Pues eso ha sido de pues, toda la vida.
So if you look at how this guy sitting in a Land Cruiser, and they have hired these young people shooting each other in one of the villages because of Galamsey. If you look at the video, this is Ghana. That is Ghana. So guys, I just want to put this video out for you to start thinking about what is going on in Ghana. And what I'm afraid is that even if they were doing the Galamsey thing in a village, it's sad. Ghana cocoa doesn't have a price anymore. Japan is not buying Ghana cocoa anymore because the government and all those cocoa board and whoever, they don't treat the cocoa the farmers very well. So the thing is, it is so deep that these people are selling their land to the Galamsey people because they are making money out of all that, because of the corruption of somebody sitting in an office and somebody bringing a cocoa, the person's whole life farming, and then the person who is sitting in the office gaining more than. It is too much. It's so much. It's too much. So guys, what do you think about this video? What do you think? Please leave a comment and let's think about this, because guys, if somebody can start digging for gold in a town and police don't say anything, it's deep. Thank you for watching this video, and please like this video. Like this video, because this video needs to reach a lot of people. Thank you.